It's compelling, it's cutthroat, it's chaotic, it's clever, it's controversy and chaos, baby.
Okay.
We haven't done one of these in a while.
I know. I feel like I'm like, do I know what to do? Where's my
I'm saying, I'm
stuff?
like, where's everything? And I have new goodies that I want to use. So I'm like,
Me
okay.
too. Like when I tell you I've been like low-key excited about makeup,
Me too.
like really excited.
I love that.
Because the brands that I want to do the things are doing the things.
Okay. Well, I want to hear your breakdown, but first, let me tell you what
Oh, well, first let me intro
goodies.
these.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. We just getting too excited. Go ahead.
So sorry. Put the cart before the horse, as usual. Hello, everyone. You know I don't know what episode this is, but this is the Controversy and Chaos podcast.
It's gonna be somewhere because I can't even remember.
I don't know. I feel like we took 1 week off, and I just forgot everything.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I actually think it was more than 1 week now.
Maybe yes,
2.
I don't know what the difference is in like when you switch up your routine. Don't know. Like when I take a week off from work, I'd be like, damn, what's my password? How do I log into this? I don't remember it. Like that should just click out of my brain. Done. Moving on to something else.
Girl.
Okay, show me what you got.
As I put all this white stuff on my face. Okay, hold on. Let me blend this primer in first so it could dry. But a little backstory. So y'all know I be getting free stuff all the time from brands and companies and blah 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 blah. So I haven't really purchased or been excited to use my own monies to purchase products like that because one, I haven't really needed to, and two, I mean, ain't nothing really been given like that, you know. But then when I moved, oh yeah, we have a new background as you can see. I found some Nordstrom's gift cards, and at the end of it, it tallied up to like $150 something. I was just like, like what the hell? Mind you, these gift cards have to be. One of them was like 4 years old. Like what? Where did this come from? But yeah, that's what happens when you are someone who hoards and packs things away and don't remember where you put it. Out of sight, out of mind. Anyway, so I went to the Nordstrom's and I said, I'm gonna use my gift card on beauty stuff, just makeup. At first I was like, oh, maybe I'll get a new fragrance, but it wasn't nothing really there that I wanted at the time. So I was like, oh yeah, let me go to the counters. I got the OG Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is the Ultra Blur. When I tell you I used it on my mom the other day, I haven't even done like a full beat in like I don't know how long, but I used it on my mom the other day because we did like a photo shoot for her birthday. And bitch, when I tell you the blur, I don't know what changed, or maybe I just haven't used it in a while, but it was great. It was great. Then I got the Max Fix Plus mattifying Fix Plus. Throwback. Everybody love Fix Plus. MAC, I'm just so happy that for some reason, either they're making a comeback or I'm rediscovering them, but
they're making a comeback. They are making a comeback.
Yeah. I always keep a chestnut liner, but I grabbed another one of those. What else did I get? I got some like free stuff, some random goodies too, but I don't remember what they are. But I also got this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. Now, at first, I was looking for like a really, really pink lipstick at MAC, but they was just giving too chalky, too pink. And I was like, I don't know if I want to revert back that much, but this is a lipstick and it's called Candy Chic, and it's like a real, you see that?
Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And yes, I'm excited to try that. And then Ulta had their sale. What is it? 20 something days of beauty, whatever.
Yeah, the 21 days of beauty.
Yeah. If you are an Ulta girly, go use your points, because I normally wait till the end of the year to use all my Ulta points, but unbeknownst to me, they changed the point system and they expire like what, a year? I don't know. I don't know what I am these days, but actually I need to check the app. But apparently mines were about to expire. So I had like $30 worth of points that were about to expire. So I used that and they were having a sale. I got like some liners, some eyeliners, and a bunch of other random stuff, skincare stuff mainly. And yeah, so that was my recent beauty haul that I'm just so happy about.
I too have been going down these makeup streets. And recently, I think I told you that like I discovered About Face products like last year. Bitch, I didn't know they had. I didn't know they had bronzer.
I didn't know. I haven't tried. Honestly, I haven't tried any of those things.
Their products are freaking good. This bronzer, Gotta have it. Powders, gotta have them. Love them. The only thing I don't like is the inside of the container. I'll show it to you. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Almost dropped it. That would have been a disaster. Like, okay, so you see it had that little, like, you know, the ones that have that little net on the inside?
Yeah.
It has that. So, like, sometimes trying to pack it, like, I went to LA this weekend, but trying to pack it is annoying because how am I supposed to get all this out? To put it in a smaller container so I can travel with it. So I did not end up traveling with it. I just traveled with my one size because it comes in a smaller package that's easier to dump out.
Maneuver with.
Yes. These not really travel friendly, but they're actually really, really good. So I got a translucent one. Well, no, this is not their translucent one. This is just their light to medium, whatever. And then I have like a skin tone one to just set the rest of my face. So I got that. I got new bronzer. I had to pick up, you know, the OG guys to have Fix Plus.
Mm-hmm.
The new packaging, I don't know how to feel.
Of the Fix Plus?
Yeah, I don't know how to feel. Just because I'm so like ingrained. I like the old one.
What's different about this?
This is the new bottle.
No, I don't got that. The store that I went to had this.
This is the new bottle. It comes like this. So this is the new top. I got some lip products, and I had to get my OG mineralized skin finish. But when I went, it was like, you know, one of those days like, oh, if you spend over a certain amount, you get free products. So by the time, you know, MAC is still expensive. This shit, $44. So $44, what is it, $36 for a Fix Plus. So I already met the threshold. I got a mascara. I think I got a mini lipstick. I got one other thing and a little cosmetics pouch. I was like, why didn't I stop shopping here? I don't remember.
Girl.
I think I just got bored and their stuff just got boring. When makeup went neutral, I feel like that's when MAC just like lost it.
Yeah.
Like, and it just couldn't get it together. But now they've got it together.
That wasn't
yes, it never was their vibe. But now they've got it together. They're back. And I'm excited. Their holiday collection, you know, I already done peeped the scene. I need to purchase all of it.
What's it looking like?
I think did I send it to you? I don't know. Maybe I didn't. But it's just, one, I like the packaging. I like the shade range that they're coming out with. So I'm like, okay, I could get with this. This would be something that I'll purchase or put it on my Christmas list for others to purchase for me.
Amen.
But I am very excited because usually like September, October, that's when all the brands start releasing their holiday drops. Fenty released it on Saturday, or at least I saw it on Trim Mood on Saturday of what theirs is going to be. I don't really know. The only thing I know I will probably want to go smell is the body butters, just to smell it. It is going to come in the little mini sizes again. But I don't.
Yeah, I did see that.
I don't know. I think my issue with Fenty is I think that they should just scale back and focus on the things that they do well.
Like what?
I don't think that they do complexion products well.
Which is very...
do not like. Everything turns orange. The only foundation product that I like is the stick. Other than that, and the matchsticks when they first came out, like I really liked those. I feel like sometimes with brands, they try to cover every market. Like, oh, we have to have a foundation and we have to have brushes and we have to have concealer and we have to have powder. They want to be a full service. When the reality is most makeup people do not wear a straight face of one brand. I think that they should focus on the things that they do well. Like the lip glosses themselves, the lip gloss stick, hate it. It's messy. The lip gloss themselves, the gloss bomb, undefeated.
Yeah. There's
I
nothing
have so many.
that tops the gloss bombs.
I want a Fenty lip balm. I want every single one. I have to have it. So I'm just like, can we just focus on the things that we do really, really well? Sometimes I feel like even like their liners, like I be wanting to buy it, but they're just too creamy. They're too creamy, so it makes it messy. Yeah. That little stick thing is just like they put the gloss bomb in a stick. It's messy. It doesn't hold like a lipstick. So why do we have lip gloss in a lipstick container? It's not lipstick.
And it's crazy because it's like when Fenty first dropped, they were iconic because the shade range for the complexion products at the time. But then once you get into the crux of the actual products, the foundation, I never could get jiggy with it. Like once it oxidized and dried down, I feel like I could never find my proper shade. Now, for some reason, for my mom, I don't know if it's my undertones or what, but for my mom, I do very like soft makeup. Like it's a beat face, but it's like, I don't know. But for her complexion, her shade, I can't remember what her shade is right now, but it always dries down perfectly fine. But for me, it never does.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna be Oompa Loompa. It don't never work right, ever. And I've just given up. I've bought so many, and I've just given up because when they came out with the luminous one, that one was better than the matte because that matte was awful. It got better, but it's still just not. It's like I've been around for what 7-8 years now. I don't have the time to wait. I'm going to a brand that I know I can just walk in, get the shade that I need. The undertone is right. And I don't have to do a bunch of things. And especially because now it's difficult because the people in Sephora, I don't know if it's a company policy, but they be acting like giving you a sample of something is like unheard of. And I'm like, are you new here? Because I've been shopping at
Sephora is known for.
Yes, known for that. And I'm like, I want to come in and get a sample because I want to take it home. I want to wear it. I want to see what this is going to look like in the sun, what it's going to look like after 8 hours. I need to know before I spend $30+ on a product and go home and then be like, damn, now I got to go back and return it.
Because it's not giving what it's supposed to get.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't be having the time for that. So sometimes I don't know. I find myself like sticking to the things that I know, but I'll just go to brands that I know that they do their specific thing well, like Gloss Bomb. I'll always be a Fenty purchaser because I want the Gloss Bombs. I want the body butters like that. I'm in there. I'll always be a customer, but some products just don't do it for me.
Yeah.
The highlighters, the ones that I still have that I probably shouldn't be using, but I'm still going to use.
I still use mine.
Immaculate. Like, I really just want them to do the shit that they do well. I have a long fucking list to get to.
Right.
And
well, let's get to it then.
I know everybody didn't come here to hear us yap about makeups. So
sorry.
Where do we want to start?
Well, I feel like we started pretty soft with the let's just makeup talk. So a little something. Oh, your ponytail looks cute. Yeah, a little something a little bit more intermediate. Soft, but not too
medium hard. Yeah. It's Barty week. So what the fuck are we talking about?
Period.
It's Barty. So we are going to talk about the toy dates have been dropped. The track list have been dropped.
I saw.
March 28th in Newark. What are we doing?
Newark. That's where it's going to be in March 28th.
On March 28th, March 25th, it'll be in New York.
Wait, what's the day of the week is that?
Saturday.
Oh my God, look at me. I could have birthday plans.
Your birthday is on a Saturday.
Wow. Oh my God. And I'll be how many months postpartum? 4? 3?
Maybe 5.
Wait, I can't do mathematics.
5.
I'm dropping the CD in November.
Yeah, so December, January, February, and it's the end of March. So yeah, you'll be 4 months.
Okay. Oh my God. I love that for me. Wow. Okay. So I think that might be what I want to do for my birthday.
Yay.
Like, let's get the ball rolling on that.
Yeah,
my God, we could have like a Sex in the City weekend or something, I guess.
Oh, excited. Yeah, so I'm going to do the pre-sale link because it's in her bio. So I just need to go and like do the link and stuff for the pre-sale. But did you watch her interview with Kelly Rowland?
Duh.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm so pressed that I watched it on Spotify. I mean, I don't care. I was not waiting for the YouTubes. Like I did.
Oh. I mean, I watched it on YouTube this morning.
I was so pressed. I watched it last night when I was making my IKEA dinner because I was craving IKEA. It was so good.
No, side note, we used to go to fucking IKEA just to go to the cafe and eat.
And did.
Driving all the way to White Marsh to go to fucking IKEA. We are unwell.
Is that a niche thing?
Yes, I think so.
I would love to know. If you guys used to go to IKEA just for lunch, please comment and let us know because that can't be a niche thing. I feel like, I don't know. I even used to do that with my parents. Like, I don't know. We used to love IKEA food.
That Swedish meatballs is good. Like, people go to Restoration Hardware for food, but you know, it's Restoration Hardware. So it's like a little like elevated. Bitch, we're at fucking IKEA.
So that, I mean, not to get too much off on a tangent, but that's how I feel when I see people eating inside Taco Bell. Like, what possessed you to go in Taco Bell and sit down and eat? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I've never been inside Taco Bell.
Me either. I mean, I've been in to get my food, but I've never sat down in a Taco Bell and ate. But when I sneak and be going to the drive-thru sometimes, it be packed in there during lunchtime. People be sitting up there eating, like, bitch. I'm like, okay. They got Wi-Fi in there or something? I don't know. But yeah, let us know, y'all. Let us know. Back to Big Barty.
Yes.
I'm just so excited for her.
She's coming. I'm excited. I'm ready. This rollout has been immaculate. This is what I'm talking about. I miss when artists used to promo their shit. I know, like, people, of course, like, want to make jokes. The Unwell gang, they're the only ones making jokes because I just be like, where have y'all been? She's doing the daytime TV run. Like, for those people who don't know, because Beyonce changed your whole thing. Y'all don't know how albums used to come out. Like, people used to go on a run. Like, you knew someone's album was coming out 2 months before it dropped.
Literally.
If this whole like 2 days prior, day of was unheard of. You promoted your album. You went on every daytime talk show. Like, Good Morning America used to have full-blown concert performances.
Literally. And I don't like people trying to say like, oh, she knows she's not going to sell well. This is why she's doing all that promo. No,
this is how
like
artists
it's supposed to go.
Albums. Yeah, this is how artists sold albums. Like,
and not only that, I feel like she's been gone, meaning hasn't put out a full body of work in 7-8 years. Yeah, get the people excited, get the naysayers talking, whatever. Who gives a damn? But I feel like I have not been excited for an album to drop outside of Beyonce or Key Brown. That's it. That's really it. Like, sure, when people's stuff drop, you know how I am. I'm going to stay up till midnight to see what it's talking about. But Cardi, I'm literally getting like the pre-album jitters as if it's my shit. Like, I can't wait.
Right. Yeah. And it's just like, you used to have artists that would do meet and greets. You would come with your CD. They would sit at their little table. They would sign everybody's CD.
Mm-hmm.
CDs, posters, whatever you brought in there, like, people were signing it. And that's how albums were done. Like, you had to actually promo your stuff. You had to be visible. You had to go out, talk to the daytime people, go on radio shows. Like, you had to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
And so regardless of what anyone says, you know when the album is coming out, you're anticipating it because it's Cardi, whether good or bad. You are looking forward to it. At least you're going to press play.
But I also feel like, she connects with her audience so well. And the haters too, because like, y'all are watching regardless. It is what it is. Like, it's just dumb. Like, I really don't understand the Cardi B hate after all these years. Like, if you don't like her, just don't like her. But it's just
the unwell gang. It is only the unwell gang.
Like, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I feel like she definitely has, lit the fire under artists to really pop their shit. Because realistically, I watched the Ice Spice, and not to make this about any other girls, but I watched Ice Spice on Keke Palmer this morning before we recorded, and her and Lotto's song got leaked, but that wasn't something that was being planned, for a long periodically time. They randomly popped up and was like, hey, let's squash our beef. Let's put some shit out. Because I don't know why. Lotto, I love her music. I will listen to a Lotto album down. Like, I love her. But for some reason, to the masses, she doesn't connect. I don't know if it's because she's too Southern and some people don't really like Southern rap in general. I really don't know what it is, but I personally love her. And Ice Spice, she just doesn't really seem to connect with the audience that she wants, meaning, a more mature age group. It's like 13-year-olds who, are after her. So I think her and Lotto teaming up was strategic for both of them. Like, okay, Ice Spice has, for whatever reason, more commercial value than Lotto. And Lotto has a mature audience. So them crossing over, even though at first I didn't really love the song, it was cute and it made sense. So I'm like, even that, like, y'all not slick. I don't know if y'all really squashed your beef or not. I hope you did. But this is strategic because Big Barty is coming. And you got to get back in a rotation before she come and take over and smack everybody in the ass. Let's be for real.
But shit, if I'm not doing nothing. It's kind of like one of those people that that everybody moves out the way, because I feel like when you rush to put something out ahead of somebody else, it always backfires because nobody's going to remember what the fuck they came out with.
Maybe, but it's given them a moment, and I think it's cute. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just very excited to see what this album is giving. The track list at first, when I first saw it, I was just like, okay, Janet Jackson, don't really know what that's going to sound
I don't know what that's going to give.
Like,
but I'm intrigued.
I don't know. And she didn't really give too many details about the Janet Jackson song. So I'm like, okay, is it just a sample or is it like an actual feature? I don't know. And then at first, when I saw Meg Thee Stallion and Kehlani, I was just like, okay, you did this before. Is this going to be reminiscent of stuff that you guys have done before? Personally, I don't care because I love the way those artists sound together. And I also feel like the first album, people accused her of, oh, well, you're just working with this person, that person because the label and blase, blase, schwaze. This is like, all right, I'm working with the same motherfuckers that I've been fucking with and that have been fucking with me, and other than like a Janet Jackson, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
ain't no super new people on here that is given like a cash grab, in my opinion, and I like that. Like sonically, we know how they sound together. That was a really good ASMR. We know how they sound together, and I'm excited. And also puts things to bed, possibly, that the whole Cardi and Megan not being cool no more and them being a competition. Guess what? If they are competing with each other, it's a friendly competition, and clearly they fuck with each other enough to continue to work.
Yeah.
And they don't have to at this point in their career. They really don't. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm just hoping that the Meg song is not WAP because that's on the album as well. I'm just hoping that that's not what it is.
Damn, I didn't even think about that because I forgot WAP is on there.
That would be my only hesitation about it. It's like, did they actually do something new, or is it just WAP?
Ah, sister, you might be right. Damn. Cardi, did you get me?
But either way, I'm still gonna listen to it. Irregardless, I'm very excited for it. We've been waiting, and I am pumped. I'm ready to go. So Friday, that's all I'm gonna listen to is Cardi. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's all I'll be listening to. Another thing, more musical news. Not that I don't listen to Bad Bunny because I don't know what he's saying. The songs that I have heard sound great. I just don't know what he's saying because I don't speak Spanish. However, I do think Bad Bunny is a major artist. So he announced his upcoming tour, and there are no mainland U.S. tour dates.
I saw that.
I am here for it. And I understand his reasoning for it. And I love that. I love when artists take a stance and it's like, no, I really care about this shit. I'm going to stand on that. So he's basically not doing any mainland US shows because of this administration and ICE. He's like, I don't want people exactly. Like, I don't want people to come to my show and now they're worried about if they're going to get detained and deported. Like, that's not what I'm here for. Like, I don't want that. And I love that he's like, you know what? I don't fuck with this. And it also is kind of like when an artist knows the power that they have and they use it for good, it's like, how can you not love it?
Yeah.
Because it's one thing when people talk about it and then they don't put shit in practice. And I will say that Bad Bunny, the things that he speaks openly about Puerto Rico and the struggles that they have there, and him wanting to show people like how beautiful it actually is. Puerto Rico is actually very nice. Like, I love Puerto Rico.
Me too. I definitely.
But I fuck with that. Like, yes, it's a place I could pretty much feel like I could always go back to. But I fuck with that. I fuck with just being like, no, you're trying to, like, you're going to be using this to benefit you, and it's like, that's not what I'm here for. So we ain't even getting down like that. If you want to come see me, yes, he has toured the US before, so it's not like he has never been here. But if you want to go and you're a fan, pick one of those other countries and go there, or go to Puerto Rico. Even his residency that he's done in Puerto Rico has brought, I think, over like $400 million to the island, in which we've seen the last time they had that really bad hurricane, how even though they're a part of the US, how the mainland US treats them.
And I was about to say, I wanted to add that.
And Puerto Rico, like doing mad stupid shit. And it's like, you're making a mockery of people because they're Hispanic. And I hate that. And kudos to Bad Bunny for standing on fucking business.
Yep. I respect it. There are some Bad Bunny songs that I like. I just don't know the names. I just know that when they come on, I'll be like, ooh, I like this.
Right. Exactly. Like, I like it. I can't tell you what the song is called, but when I hear it, I know. I know that.
Like, I know your voice.
Yes.
I love that. But yeah, I definitely think at the end of the day, I know you have some political updates for me. And last night / this morning during my middle of the night snack, I went through this deep dive that I don't think I'm ready to discuss publicly because I'm not that educated and well versed in it. You might be. But I say all that to say I love when artists do what they can do to take a stand and protect or advocate for their people in whichever way. Unlike some people like, I don't know, maybe DJ Khaled. Anyway, proceed.
Hello. Yep. Hello. That one, crazy work. Crazy work.
Crazy work. Okay.
Okay. So let me just give you my little quick political updates. So I'm sure that you've heard 2 men were found in Mississippi, both hung from trees. It was Trey Reed, and he was 21 years old. He was a student at Delta Southern University who was found hanging from a tree near their pickleball court at like 7:30 in the morning on campus. Then another man about 2 hours away was found, I think, near a casino. His name is Corey Zukatis, and he was 36 years old. Now, what the media is trying to spin and do is because Trey was a black man, Corey was not. Okay. So they're trying to make it that, oh, well, these were both like suicide, and not really going from that. So what Trey Reed's family, the autopsy report is not finished, so we don't know officially what they're saying, but they're trying to say that there was no foul play involved. An excerpt released from his cousin or one of his close family members basically said that his limbs were broken, like his arm and his leg were broken. So how does one climb a tree to hang themselves with a broken arm and leg, and there's no foul play? That just doesn't make sense. And it's like, whenever, because in recent years we have seen, I feel like, more Black people hanging from trees than I've ever experienced or known about in my life. And I feel like, of course, things happen things that I've actually paid attention to. So let me say it that way. Things that I've paid attention to. Because, like when you're younger, you're not really paying attention to world news and, things like that. You're not really focused on that.
For sure.
But, in my adulthood, paying attention and, keeping up on news and things like that, I just feel like there's an overwhelming amount. And it's always, oh, well, there was no foul play. And it's like, there's always.
But how is there not?
How is there not? How is there not? Like I said, both of these things were just reported yesterday on Monday, September 15th. So there is really no other information to give out, but pay attention, look it up, keep up with yourselves. Trey Reed's family has already spoken out. They are urging for Mississippi to do a thorough investigation. Like, if there's nothing to hide, thoroughly investigate this.
Investigate, yeah. Like, what is this?
What's going on? So rest in peace to those 2 men. It's just sad. It's one of those things where it's hard to feel like positive or like, there's some kind of light at the end of the tunnel. It's like, where?
Yeah. Especially pertaining to these things. It's kind of like, feel like after January, I kind of took a break. Well, no, not January, because I was still deep in it, the political, all the things, right? But then once it started becoming every day, it's something new. I couldn't do it anymore. I'm like, I need a break. So I kind of disconnected from a lot of political things. But within the past recent 2 weeks, I feel like I have been forced to pay attention again. Now, mind you, I would keep up with the major things, but I feel like I've been forced to kind of deep dive back into the scope of what's really going on. And it's just so, I don't know, it's just depressing. Like, that's really the best way for me to put it. Yeah.
There's no other word. It's very depressing. It's sad. It's just like, why do people hate us so fucking much? And that's kind of like the question. Literally. It's like, what is it?
I don't know. Because it's like, I just really don't feel like Black people of color, I don't want to say we don't care about what others are doing, but we don't really be in people's business. I don't understand why we can never just be left alone.
We can never
why are we such trigger for you people? Like, what is it?
It's very disheartening. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, you don't talk politics, but blah, blah, blah. But it's hard for me to kind of look at people who voted this way and not question, like, okay, so say what you really feel. Because there's nothing that you can say, in my opinion, that justifies it. Like, I just don't get it.
Especially the more time has gone by.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing you can say.
The more time has gone by, it's like, do you really regret your decision? But even with that,
and some people do, but it's too late to have regrets.
It's too late. You can't. Yes, when you went in that booth, it was a no regrets situation. And this is what you voted for. And unfortunately, everybody else has to literally fuck around and find out with shit that we didn't ask for. And it's just, really fucked up. It's like, what the hell? Can we catch a fucking break? No, we can't.
And it's like, realistically, there's no coming back. Not to sound morbid, but there's no coming back from any of these things, because guess what?
It's done now.
When this term is over, I really don't know
It
what.
ends.
Well, yeah, if it ends, that whole ordeal. But I really don't know what could potentially be after. You know what I mean? Like, I can't sit here and say that there's. Mind you, I have never been under the impression that there was going to be a savior to come save the black folk. Okay? Like, a president is a president for all. Now, mind you, somebody to even the playing field a little bit, sure. But really, you're just softening the blows that we still are going to have to deal with, because at the core of the facts, people just genuinely are hateful. They hate black people. They hate women. They just hate. And it doesn't matter who's in the office. Like, sure, it could be maybe a little softer of a blow, because, those people who have that hatred in their heart, they won't have the battery in their back to feel as comfortable to voice certain things. But it's still there.
Yeah, and I feel like, honestly, that's what we were used to experiencing. It's just like we always knew it was there. But I think for our age group, it wasn't so like
in your face every day, all the time.
Every day.
Well, depending on your environment, because like I said, I shared a couple times, like, I grew up going to a predominantly white high school, and that is a level of trauma I would never put my kids through. I don't care. Right. Yes, I love being a suburban girl, but being in an environment in which you literally know you're going to walk into a room and just be hated just because.
Yeah.
And even if they don't hate you, it's a fun sport to them to make comments or make fun of how you look and your culture or your skin complexion or whatever. Just because that's just a funny little thing, especially growing up in the 2010s. Like, I graduated high school 2011. So that time period, like, yeah, we had Black Twitter, and Black Twitter was ruthless, but think about how ruthless people were in real life. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a thing.
I feel like even like Black Twitter, it was a different kind of ruthless. Like, these are inside jokes. Like, Black Twitter was only for Black people. Like, there wasn't.
Right.
Y'all don't get this. This is not for y'all. But it's a different thing when it's practiced in real life, when you see it. And it's just like, you went to a predominantly white school. I went to a PWI for college. And as diverse as Towson is, it's still a white school.
Very segregated.
Very much segregated. I can't count how many times, like, professors would hang your test back and I would get a good grade. Even in accounting, I'm like, I am one of the only Black people in here. Mm-hmm. And even with that, it's like, I'll never forget being told that I look stupid. And I'm like, I run laps around. What are you talking about?
What the fuck do you mean I look stupid? Why I look stupid? Because I'm a bad bitch? Because I'm Black? Like what is it? Why do I look stupid?
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I'm definitely far from that. Not even close. Being stupid, don't run in the same circle.
It's definitely a thing. And I feel like, at one point, there were Black people who, especially Black men during our adolescent years, who would, go along to get along with some of these stereotypes and jokes and whatnot. And it's like, I don't hold that against them, because, we were young and stuff. But it's like, when you're in that environment, for some people, depending on how you're raised and your, belief systems, or even just you as a person, if you're not confident to be able to stand up for yourself and be like, I don't give a damn what these white people saying. I'm not, going against or making fun of the Black girl or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Especially not just, we're all Black, but I'm saying people from the diaspora as well. Caribbeans, Africans, Afro-Latinos, whatever. It's like any chance sometimes that they would get during our adolescent years for them to separate themselves, they would. Yeah. And I'm not saying Black people didn't do the same thing, because, okay, yeah, African booty scratchers, all the things, whatever. But I definitely feel like, to me, there's a difference between diaspora wars and you teaming up with the white folks to come against me. I don't care.
Yeah. So, or you refusing to look at it like, baby,
me Black. And you are the same. I know Black. I'm Jamaican. Like, over here, you was Black.
You're black. I don't care what you said.
Now, granted, there are some people who do view foreign black people a certain way as far as like whites and stuff like that. But at the end of the day,
like they're not African American. There's a different culture, but you're black nonetheless. So there is no degree of separation. You are black at the end of the day. And really, when it boils down to it, nobody's going to be like, stop. That's a Jamaican. Not a regular black. Like, we don't like these blacks. It's like, no, we all get lumped in just the same. And I think with what's going on is people are finding that out. Unfortunately, in the Latino community, they are finding that out, that it's like, no, y'all aren't separate.
Yeah.
Y'all are all very much facing the same enemy, the same one.
And I don't want to make it seem like it's lost on me that there are some black people who discriminate against people in the diaspora or as well as Hispanic. But we all know that black people are way more accepting of others than others are accepting of us. And that's just the truth.
Yeah. And that's the part that really is hurtful and fucked up. It's just like, but we trying to help y'all too. And it's just like, it would never be enough. But yeah. So that was that. And then in Florida, how they get down in Florida. Florida has ended their vaccine mandate, meaning that now it is.
What you mean?
Meaning that, when your kid is born, parents now have the option to say, no, I don't want to vaccinate my kids. That there's no state mandate that, hey, every person in this state, every child born in this state, every school has a list of requirements. You are required to have these shots in order to sign your kid up for school. They no longer have that. It is to the parent's discretion.
But that's always been a thing, because I know people who did not or choose not to vaccinate their child or children.
No, certain things you can say that you don't want. Certain things are optional, but certain things are like mandated by states. Your kid can't go to school if they can't go to a public school if they don't have these. So there's a baseline of things that you have to say that you want. Like as you get older, you can decline to get the vaccine for HPV. You can decline to get that. It's not a mandated thing, because that's not something that was killing people. Like polio was taking them out. The measles, those things were killing people in droves because of how they're spread. So there's mandates that, hey, you have to have those, especially to be in certain public spaces like school. But now when you take those away, now the kids whose parents don't want to vaccinate them against measles can intermingle. You can bring your kids here unvaccinated. If there's a kid that may have some kind of autoimmune issue where they cannot get it, those people were protected because the masses are vaccinated. There's some people who just can't get it, and their risks are significantly lower of catching it because everyone else is. Like, so many diseases have been eradicated that are they still exist. People just don't get them because you get vaccines. They're going to come back. And there's such a lack of education and so many mistruths about vaccines that we're seeing cases of the measles coming back. And it's like, unfortunately, like this Florida is run by a bunch of idiots. They did no medical research about this before they ended the mandate. They don't care. They haven't done any studies of, what are the possibilities of an outbreak?
Now, why do you feel like this was
I honestly, I don't know. And it doesn't make sense, but I think one of the things is it's a distraction. It is like so many other things that have happened in the year of 2025 that are distractions, that are really going to hurt people. Fortunately, children are going to die. So when they pump this whole pro-life shit, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit. You can't, two things cannot be true. You are not pro-life if you are ending mandates for vaccines. You're not, because children who do not have immune systems can't fight these things off. Even if you do, it's not like when everybody used to get the chicken pox, everybody just stay around. But now people rarely get chicken pox because there's vaccines for the chicken pox.
I literally was talking about that the other day. Like, when is the last time you heard a kid getting the damn chicken pox?
Actually, I vividly remember the last time I heard about a kid getting chicken pox, and it was over 15 years ago. And it was a baby. It was a baby. They got the chicken pox because they weren't old enough to get the vaccine yet. And that was it. So, and that's what we're talking about. Like, there are things that babies can catch that can kill them. Luckily, chicken pox is, you can get a handle on those things. But imagine if polio came back. These doctors today don't know what to do for polio
at all.
So it's like, what the hell is going on? That state of Florida. So I'm gonna have to be cool on Florida for it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be cool in Florida. I'm not trying to go and pick up nothing from nobody. I feel very bad. I hope that parents still elect to get the vaccines for their children. I hope that doctors are still encouraging it. Like, no. This is not okay. This is not helpful. This is wrong. So I'm hoping that someone will have some kind of common sense somewhere in all of this to keep the people safe. Because it don't make a lick of sense.
It don't look like the people want to be kept.
Yeah, child. And also, COVID cases are on the rise. However, COVID now is it's one of the things that we're gonna have to live with. It's kind of like flu season. However, with the COVID vaccine, the new vaccine for 2025 has not come out yet. It's supposed to like start shipping to pharmacies and things within the month of September. But now with RFK running the health department, now they're making it that you cannot willingly go get a COVID vaccine. Just like if you want to get the flu vaccine, you can get it. You're not required to. You can go get it. Anytime you can walk into a CVS, schedule you a pharmacy visit and get it. That is no longer with the COVID vaccine.
So what do you mean? I have to go to my doctor?
Yeah. And basically, you have to have essentially kind of like a prescription for it, or you have to have like certain underlying medical conditions that qualify you to be able to schedule it on your own. And it's just like, but why? Did we not see? Did we not watch? Witness what happened? Just a short 5 years ago. We didn't.
But my thing is,
we didn't catch that.
It's been 5 years. If people don't want to get the COVID vaccine, let them.
Yes, leave it as an optional thing. But to now make it so that people who actually want it cannot get it, is where I have an issue. It's like, make it make fucking sense. So many things, so many people that it just don't make sense. I don't get it. It's very much
dumb.
What the fuck.
Very
dumb, very much what the fuck. And yeah, so those are my my US updates. Really pissing me off. Okay, now into some fun shit.
Okay.
I've been on a documentary tangent, and I love it because I'm a documentary bitch.
Yeah.
Tell me, okay, which one do you want to start with? Because we have watched Charlie Sheen. We have watched The Unknown Caller on Netflix. And I also watched, I don't know if you watched it, but I watched the Cowboys documentary, The Gambler and His Cowboys, about Jerry Jones. So good.
I didn't watch that one yet. We can start off with Charlie Sheen just because it's like there's really not there's no deep dive.
When he called himself a crackaholic, when he called himself,
he said some people choose to be a vegetarian. I chose to be
Crackatarian.
a Crackatarian.
He was a Crackatarian. You know you was on crack. A Crackatarian? Nah. That Charlie Sheen was a wild boy.
And the fact that you are quote unquote sober and you're just sitting here just telling us this so matter of factly, like, yeah, I was a Crackatarian.
What person that you know that used to do drugs that don't be telling their stories as matter of fact?
Okay, that's true. Because I got some people.
They be telling their shit so matter of factly, straight ass face, and it just be like, did you just say what the fuck I thought you said?
And it's like, listen, we already know the truth, so it ain't no point to hide no more. It is what it is. It is what it is. But
it was one of those
Crackatarian was crazy.
Crackatarian was insane. It was one of those things that I forgot that we lived through. That I remember winning. I remember that shit.
That whole winning thing.
That whole winning. 6 months. Charlie Sheen was losing it.
Mm-hmm.
Winning.
Like,
I remember that shit. And 2.5 Men was such a good show. And he remembered it. 2.5 Men was a good show. I remember when he did that. I remember that whole time period fucking winning. I forgot about it until watching this documentary. And I'm just like...
I also don't know why I either forgot or I didn't realize that you a whole Mexican, Charlie.
Estevez.
You whole family. Mr. Estevez. Like, how does a whole lineage of people, a whole family say, we're white passing, we're just going to be white? Like, granted, I know black people did back in the day, but that was survival. Okay. This was not survival.
Well, his brother went by his name, Estevez, and then he went by Sheen because he felt like Charlie Sheen sounded better. than the other night. It does.
It does.
But I was just like watching it. For all that I could take from it outside of Crackatarian was that he was just a privileged white man. Like his co-star said, he's just a privileged guy throwing a tantrum.
Literally. And
yes, the drugs.
The simple fact that you woke up every day and realized you had free will to do whatever the fuck you wanted. Literally, Charlie Sheen is the definition of I have free will.
I have free will, and I'm gonna smoke crack.
I have free will,
and then go to work.
And I am.
And I feel like people like that are very dangerous because it was one of those things that the network, everybody knew that he was falling apart. I guess when they started 2.5 Men, he was 2 years sober. He was married to Denise Richards. It seemed like things were going good. I don't understand how doctors prescribe things knowing that somebody's an addict. But, you know, when Oxy first hit the streets, the doctors was doing anything. So it's like, okay, but also, scripts, hello? So it's just like, and it just kind of, like watching him, you realize how addiction works and that they'll do anything to separate themselves. Like, oh, no. I can drink, but doing crack is different from taking a pill. Doing coke, different from doing this. And it's just like, no, dear, it's the same. It's not. An addiction is an addiction for an addict. And he just kept proving that. It's like, okay, he started out being addicted to cocaine. Then he went to pills. Then he went to, when his parents got him, when he shot somebody. He shot somebody. He was caught up in a call girl scandal. And he's the reason that lady went to jail because he snitched. That was the one day he didn't exercise his white man free will.
He sure didn't.
He didn't exercise that. And when he said, well, I mean, they said it was for taxes. So, I mean, like, it was up to her. At that point, I said, yo, this is a wild man. He's crazy. That's a wild boy.
Child.
He does all of that. His parents, like, he spends time in rehab, getting your bodyguard to bring you drugs and throw it over the gate at the rehab. And then when you get caught, your response is, I just want to watch game 6 of the finals.
Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
You're outside picking your drugs out the mud. Literally. Picking your drugs out the mud to go smoke crack in rehab.
Let me dust this off real quick. All right.
Like, he said, 5-second rule, and just kept moving. Like, what?
No. Have you no shame?
No.
No.
Crackatarian has no shame. None. Yeah. Shame and Charlie Sheen never met.
And even the way he's sitting there talking, I'm just looking at the screen like,
yeah. So,
like, are you sober right now? Are you sober right now?
He said he is, honey.
Mr. Crackatarian.
He said he's sober. But then outside of that, like watching it, of course, like you feel bad for his family. You feel bad for his friends. The one black guy that his friends from childhood just being like, well, I lived in a house with him, and you live in a house knowing that all of this craziness is going on. And he's just like, well, I don't want to leave because something's going to happen to him. And I just can't leave. Literally. And it was just like, even Denise Richards, like you can tell that she really loved him. She really cared about him.
She wanted that to work.
And it didn't. And it was just kind of also how the network really did put the show above his health. And then we're complaining when he was out of control. And I hate that because it's just like, but weren't you were championing it. Like, you went in contract negotiations with him. You did all of these things with him. So really, did you care about his well-being or not? Because really, y'all could have just been like, fuck it. We're going to have to cancel this. But 2.5 Men was making so much money for CBS. They wasn't going to do that. $155 million.
Cancel what? No.
Yeah. And then want to be like, oh, well, he's out of control. He's falling asleep. Like, he's doing all of these things. It's just like, well, what do you expect? You are enabling him to be out of control. You're paying him $2 million an episode.
$2 million an episode is nuts.
I think maybe still to this day, Charlie Sheen was the highest paid person on TV.
Yeah, $2 million an episode. I'm like,
I think still to date, he's the most highest paid person on TV. So I'm just like, where's my lashes? Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I'm just like, I just don't understand. It just kept getting wilder and wilder and wilder. He said he was smoking 7-gram balls of crack,
like what does that
and
look
just like a tennis ball.
Like, what does that even?
Like maybe a golf ball. You smoking a golf ball size rock of crack every day. How he's still alive, I don't even know.
I was about to say, I don't understand
Let him tell Tiger Blood. Tiger Blood. I remember that shit too. I remember that interview.
Yes.
Tiger Blood. He was losing it.
Like, how are you still functioning? Even if it's barely functioning, you live to tell the tale.
Yes. Oh my God. When he was on the set of that movie and he said he stuck a piece of ice up his butt.
Girl.
God, you a different level of crazy. That he did a whole scene with an ice cube shoved up his ass because he was falling asleep because he was high. Imagine you're at work. You're in a meeting.
Ice cold drippy ass. Like, what are you doing?
That's what I kept thinking. I said, so when he shoved the ice up here, it has to
obviously melt. It melted.
Like, when he got up, did he have a wet spot on his ass? Like,
maybe we think too logical. Because I was thinking that. I'm like, so you just got a little ice cube ring around your booty hole?
Yes, now you got a little big old ass wet spot. I'm like, yo, there's no way. There's no fucking way. But all in all, when you get really to the grassroots of it, he was just a privileged person. Yes, he was on drugs, but he was just kind of one of those people that threw tantrums when he didn't get what the fuck he wanted.
Too many yes men in the kitchen.
Kind of felt like everybody should have just let him do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And still in certain instances, kind of shifting blame on certain people. And that part, I'm just like, okay, no, this is all you. Everything that's happening here is all you. But I do commend his parents, well, his dad, for always sticking by him. Yeah. Because that's very hard. You hear a lot of time with parents whose children deal with substance abuse, and they're just like, I just can't deal with them no more. Mm-hmm. And I don't fault them, because it is kind of like a self-preservation. Like, I can't do anything. You can't do something for a person that don't want to be saved.
You really can't.
And if this is coming down to this affects me, I just generally cannot handle this anymore. Sometimes people just be like, I gotta step away. And it's like, I gotta choose me first, Lucius. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
I cannot
It's very hard to watch an addict in general.
Yes, it's hard. Knowing how much drugs they do. Like, any fucking day, you think that this person's gonna die at any moment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Constantly just waiting for a call.
Yes, when he decided he wanted to shoot up cocaine and left the hospital to go back and do more drugs. Same day.
What do you feel like? This might sound bad, but without giving too much context, I think a study needs to be shown on male addicts versus female or women addicts, because I feel like men somehow always get 9 lives and they come back and they live to tell the tale. But women a lot of times don't survive that era of their life. Like, whether they succumb to, death due to their addiction or severe mental health issues and different things like that. Like, I just don't understand how a Charlie Sheen is alive and a Whitney Houston ain't. Like, what do you mean?
Well,
I have a lot of other examples like these, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
Whitney got in that tub.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about drugs and water.
Yeah, they don't mix. For sure.
They do not mix, please, because a lot of times, I think a lot of times that's what it is. Most times I don't ever think it's the drug per se. Like, yes, there were drugs in their sense, but sometimes it'd be like, you drowned because you were high.
Mm-hmm. True.
So,
but even still, think about all the wild shit that he has done, or even like,
I think some people,
think of any male addict that you know versus any female addict that you might know. The trajectory is just not the same.
No, it isn't. I don't know if that's just like a genetic, like a physical makeup thing between men and women like that. I really don't know, but it is definitely an interesting one. This lash will not stick.
Yeah,
but you know what? It's always the most reckless people that walk away. Even in situations where it's like someone crashes a car. The person that was drunk is always fine. Mm-hmm. It's everybody else that deals with the ramifications, that gets seriously injured. It's everybody else. So even I was like, shit. I was like, I should start counting. How many times are you basically going to explain that you died or you had a near-death experience? I'm like, you got to be on life number 8.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just so crazy.
It's like you got to be on life number 8. It was just...
And honestly, although there were parts that were entertaining and funny, It was entertaining and funny because my
His
ears
delivery.
couldn't believe
His
delivery, and my ears couldn't believe what I was hearing. Like, wait, you're dead ass. Like, this really happened. What?
Ugh, I hate when a lash don't stick. And now my eyes watering.
Don't cry.
Don't do it. But yeah, I don't know what it was, but it was disheartening. I think the most disheartening thing was like watching, like when Denise Richards was telling her side of it, like just witnessing that, because it was just like she was also on 2.5 Men. So not only did she lose her job, she lost her husband. Like she has 2 kids. And like, I'm dealing with a drug addict and still trying to be there for him. Like, imagine at this point you're divorced, but you're at your ex-husband's house while he is having hoard out drug benders and you down is making sandwiches. Just like, because, well, I know they're not eating, and it's just like you just want to be there just in case something happens, as if your presence can change something. And it's just like, it sucks because like the people that love the addict, that's just, it's kind of like, it's a helpless thing. It's nothing that anybody could do about this. It's nothing that they could do. So everybody's just trying to do what they feel like they can do. His best friend stayed with him forever. His dad was constantly there. It's like, get him help. Take this off TV. Stop doing this. Stop interviewing him. Like, he's ill. And his dad was the one kind of like letting the public know. But as much as everyone knew what was going on, media-wise, everyone was complicit in what was happening, because no one was just like, we're not going to talk about Charlie Sheen today. I remember that shit. It was on the news every day for like 3 months straight of everything he did. And it's like, well, don't talk about it, because he loved the attention. The attention.
But that's the thing about, I was about to say, the attention was a drug as well, but also that's the thing about pop culture. Like, shit just be so polarizing, you can't look away. Like, I literally can't turn my head.
Yeah, but it wasn't even like pop culture. It was major news outlets. Like, this is the evening news. We're talking about Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, he's everywhere. It's not just E! News. It's not TMZ. It's not People Magazine. It's like not the places that you expect all celebrity tea to be issued. We're talking about this on good. We're talking about this shit on Good Morning America. What's happening? So in that instance, it's like, yeah, you cannot give credence to that. Like, we don't have to put it here. We're not going to give him the shine. We're not giving him the attention here. But he was getting it. And Lord.
Getting it he was.
Have mercy.
Getting it he was. Did I finish?
Yeah,
I did.
Just a mess. But yeah, so we watched Charlie Sheen, so that was good. And then Netflix Unknown Caller.
I just feel like, first of all, that lady with her ugly ass didn't get enough jail time. First of all, they didn't address her PDF tendencies enough for me. How obsessed she was with her daughter's boyfriend, underage boyfriend. Like, no, like, I don't understand. I
do not like the way Netflix did this documentary. I actually hate it.
Yeah.
Because
I didn't either. Like, this also was polarizing because I was not expecting the mama to be the one that was tormenting her child. But when I look back at it, I was like,
I suspected the mother. I suspected it at first.
And then, I didn't suspect her at first.
I suspected it at first because it was just like, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense when it was just like, how does this person know all of these intimate details? If everybody is saying, well, I didn't tell this person and I didn't do this, and we were a very close-knit thing, I can't see the kids doing that. The amount of messages, the times of day the messages are happening. Like, I was never like, oh, these kids are so savvy. They got some like Pretty Little Liars, some Gossip Girl type shit going on.
See, I thought it was maybe like an adult, like, I wouldn't have been surprised if it was like a teacher at the school who, like, you know, became so infatuated with the kids and hacked their accounts and shit like that. I just was not expecting it to be the mama. Like,
something was
off. But also, I guess also for me, and having the relationship that I have with my mom, and then also being a girl mom, a lot of I couldn't imagine putting my daughter or my mother putting me through half the stuff that I hear these mothers be doing to their daughters or their kids.
Yes. And I didn't like it because I felt like Netflix did not, bringing her on to like tell her story as if she was a victim is insane. Shame on Netflix. Like, she should never have been propositioned as the victim. It's like she's recounting it and telling the stories as, oh yeah, we just didn't know who it was. No, bitch, you knew the whole time. You knew the whole time.
Like,
you're sitting here regurgitating this like you're one of the other parents that you put their kids through hell. You're doing that. And Netflix just let you go off and just like, you did this and not really drill into her and ask the questions that needed to be answered. Like, why? What was your obsession with the daughter's boyfriend? Like, what were your things? Even the police, I don't feel like did a good job. When they came in, the way when they showed the body cam video of how they went about arresting her and letting the daughter know, like, well, yeah, it's been your mother this entire time. I was just like, well, what the hell is going on here? They never really addressed a lot of things. They never addressed, okay, well, bitch, you ain't been working all the time. So what the hell you been doing? So nobody has ever questioned where you've been all day. Nobody questioned how bills get paid. Nobody is questioning.
But the father, I feel like the father was the only one who reacted in a way that made sense to me. Like, exactly. He was the only one that was like, bitch, fuck you, me. Huh?
Yeah, it's like, so, yes. So the dad is the only one who's like, wait, bitch, what? But then also on his things, like, she be home all day. Like, you don't know that she ain't worked in a year?
I mean, for some people, that's not too crazy, because if she's saying, okay, let's say he's always been like the breadwinner, right? And whatever job she had was just like, you know, a job. And she's been somehow producing funds. However, she's been producing the funds.
Wow.
I don't know.
Exactly. I don't
odds
know
and end jobs.
But she been out there harassing her kids. And they also let her get away with the fact that she was just like, well, you know, the first initial messages, I didn't send those. Bitch, yes, you did.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Lying. And that was the thing. Like, what the first two messages. So I just figured if I responded and I did this,
No, it was you the entire
time. Telling your own child that they should kill themselves is insane. That lady should be in a padded fucking cell. She is not okay.
No, she definitely did not get enough jail time for me. Like I said, back to her being a PDF file. What do you mean you sitting here bullying your daughter who's 13 because she doesn't give oral to her boyfriend? What?
You said that out your mouth. And I'm just like, And then also the girl's parents, the bully's parents. No, your kid was a fucking bully. And you as parents are fucking bullies. Don't try to like spin this and be like, oh, well, we were so. No, your kid was a menace.
Two things could be true at the same time, baby.
Your kid was a menace. And yes, she was falsely accused. But the other things that she was doing to those kids, she was a fucking menace. She was not an angel. So let's stop trying to paint this picture that way.
Yeah. Like, okay, if we're comparing her to a grown-ass adult who, no. Yeah.
I was so just like, 2 years of this shit. 2 fucking years.
2 years is insane.
And nobody, so when I suspected her when they went about the basketball game. That's when I knew it was her. Because I'm like, so you keep score. So she was everywhere.
Like, how did you know this person had 12 points and this, that, and
exactly. Yeah. Okay. You were everywhere, that everything that was taking place and happening. And when these messages are going out, you are the common denominator. You are in the area. I'm helpful at the school and I'm helpful here. And you're helpful because you don't want nobody to suspect you, but it's you. Yeah. It's always the person that always be around trying to point the finger everywhere else. It's always them. It's always them. I knew when they went over that basketball game, I said, oh, it's the mama. It's the mama.
I don't know why. I just was not thinking.
Because nobody would think that a mother would do that to their child.
Yeah. Like, and nobody. Then, okay, the last thing I do want to bring up regarding this is the fact that people can't fathom or understand why the daughter, whatever, I can't remember her name, but the daughter wants or is open to having some form of relationship with her mother. At the end of the day,
that's her mother. Like,
that's her mother. And how many people have been traumatized by a parent or a person in general? Like, how many people
not even love
their abuser? How many people love their abuser?
Yes, but not even just their abuser, their parent. It's very difficult, I think, especially not even just their parent. I think when it's a mother, it is very difficult to separate that, even when it's and even more so when it's a mother-daughter relationship, regardless of what their relationship is. I think something innately within everyone, but more specifically within daughters, are they're always going to want their mother, no matter what.
And
So your mother could do the worst thing, and like in this case, and it just be like, but she's my mom. Like she's still my mom. And even when she was saying like, like we would talk while she was in jail, and it was just like she wanted a relationship with her mother that she didn't have. So when she was in jail, it's like I got something, but now that she's out, my dad won't let me talk to her. But now I have nothing, and she still wants the relationship because she didn't really have that with her mother. Truly,
but not even that. I think the mother also, it's like you inflict this pain on your child so that your child can then come to you and you could be her best friend and her confidant, and she needs you and all these things. Like imagine coming home every day crying to your mom, and your mom like taking care of you and being like the only person, right? Just to find out, bitch, you was the one inflicting the pain. Imagine what that would feel like, even as an adult. Like I am 31 years old, and I cannot fathom how I would feel if my mother got her black ass up one day and decided to destroy my life. Like
ever. Like it's it's really like what is it called?
Munchausen syndrome? Munchausen? Oh yeah, like Gypsy Rose.
Yes, it's basically Gypsy Rose's mom was making her physically ill and making her 100% dependent on her. And this lady, whatever I think her name was Lori.
Kendra.
She looked like Lori. Kendra? Okay. Kendra. She looked like a Lori. But Kendra, like that was the same thing. Like she was inflicting this pain on her kid because she wanted to be her savior at the end of the day. Like, I only want you to come to me. I only want you to have me. I don't want you to have anyone else. And also just like, but you want what I have. You're jealous of me. And that's the thing that I don't think that it really highlighted enough was the jealousy.
Yeah. I need somebody to do some deep dives on that lady brain. I'm not rushing her death. I'm just saying when she goes, donate the organ.
Because I
need to know.
I don't get it, sister. That shit was wild. I was like, ain't no.
Child,
that's some white people shit.
Maybe we should have a segment like
white people shit.
Because I mean, also I guess we can go really, really quick, because this really is white people shit. The whole politics stuff with the name who I shall not name, who recently was assassinated, right? I thought I'd be on the deep sides of the internet, but there's a whole side of the internet that you and I and normal people are not familiar with. And, I just think about Democrats, Republicans, Independent, Green Party, left, right, far left. There's far rights. Like, there are people who at Target, I won't name the names because I don't want these people in my goddamn algorithm. I'm sick of hearing about it, to be honest. But I've just learned so much, and I'm thoroughly afraid. But I also feel like white people really be doing white people shit. And I feel like white parents need to be a little bit more hands-on with their children, specifically the sons. There's nothing wrong with being a gamer. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a little shooting game every now and a little Call of Duty. But once you start playing some of these games that I've been hearing about, oh baby, what the fuck you mean you want to pretend to be a Nazi? Why? What do you mean? Killing zombies ain't enough?
I'm not even cool with, honestly, I don't have a son. If I did, I would be like, certain things we don't have that problem. But shoot them up, bang, bang. We don't have those problems.
I mean, I played a little Call of Duty, but I just back in my day. But
yeah, but sometimes it's like your kid. When it's not
boom boom.
Yeah, and so allowing your kid to play these things and just like work their little war fantasies out in their head. No. That kid doesn't need access to that. It's like sometimes, like you said, spend time with your children. You know your kid's personality as much as they try to. You knew your child was a fucking menace.
You knew something, bitch.
You knew when that motherfucker was 3 years old burning shit outside. You knew he was trouble and you let it go. So sometimes I'm like, but y'all are complicit in this. No, y'all are not 100% responsible for the actual act. But when you don't curb certain behaviors and you let them continue to go on and manifest, and you bring things into your home like weapons, which your child can have access to, who's already not okay, that frontal lobe development is important.
Yeah.
It's necessary. The frontal lobe development.
I just need parents to nurture their kids more, raise their kids a little more. This is for parents across the board. Because recently I've just been noticing, especially like when your kid is around other kids and this thing, it's just like, I need you to parent a little bit better. And I don't be judging, you know. You got the granola moms, you got the this moms, you got the that moms, whatever. I just need you to pay attention and parent your children more as they go through their adolescent years. And by the time they get to high school, baby, it's too fucking late. So yeah, we start early around here. Yeah.
So we'll talk about that more in a further episode. But yeah,
I think we covered all the bases.
I think I got through my whole list. So it's quite a whirlwind. Quite a fucking whirlwind.
I feel like, being that this is going to be posted on Wednesday because we're back to regular post, is there a way for us to, like, I don't know, do a little Friday live reaction?
Yes. So stay tuned for this Friday, September 19th. We are going to drop our episode with our live reaction, well, real-time reaction of
day of reaction.
Reaction for Am I the Drama?
I could barely breathe. Well, I could barely breathe because I'm also pregnant, but
yeah, I'm very excited. And my t-shirt better shirt on the 19th. Thank you, ma'am. Anyway, that's it. So
thoughts and prayers.
That's all I got for you. Thanks for coming to another episode, and we will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.